and what's the background of the group that I have here. Now I'm going to go to the second portion of the talk, talking about the opportunities for the fleet management, and then saying that what are supporting this ecosystem over here. I think especially, I know some of you came more recent, but if you have been, some of you might have been here for a while. So some of the topics that I will touch has been already touched with a lot of details, so I apologize that if there are some redundancy or repetition for what you are hearing here. So what happens now, if you compare it to the, let's say, vehicles in the past, now we have all these different types of data being available to us through the vehicle CAN data system, that is including the powertrain systems, including the things related to the imaging and sensing, the driving behavior, and all these now becoming available. I mean, if you were earlier here, I asked the question from one of the speakers that what happens, the amount of the data that's become available is much more substantial. And then especially if you work with some of the OEMs, then you have access to some of the proprietary data. Then you can see the breadth of data that you can be collected. So it's not surprising that you might have a vehicle that is running today, and then 1 terabyte of data can be generated in just one day, depending on the type of data being generated. And then what happens, so here I'm mentioning some of the availability. So one of them is the diverse data, and also today talking about the V2X, or the vehicle to everything. So these are all informations that can be used and is available when the vehicle is connected over here. And with all these information that you see, and also relevant to past 2 talks, because they were talking about the examples that how this information we're using. Or earlier you would keep trying to see that what are the possibilities over here. So this might be summarizing some in the conference that we have, vehicle control and automations, and also the regulations. With the data that being collected, we can also come in with the rules that it will make most sense for what needs to be regulated. So that was one opportunity that we have now, that it was not here, let's say 10 or 15 years ago, which have all big data and also diverse data. Then the second part is related more to the computational revolution. And I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Moore's law. And then if you are looking at the microprocessors that is used, you can see on the chart over there how the growth has been in the past year. And also if you look at the world's computational intelligence, if you look at the area, let's say from 2010 to 2020, we can see the computation power in the world